Thanks for stopping by. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck.
Yes, Dan is correct. We are actually going to try to do this Planet Breaker. A low rank one, because you see, this is the worst mission urgent quest in the entire game.
Attention ARC defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against the powerful enemies in the Retem region. We request the participation of all ARC's defenders.
What were you saying now? Let's see. Just got back. Is there a way to complete a season or just grind? Or the grind just keeps going? Well, yes, technically there is a way to, and I hate to say FightNoid, by the way, but there is a way to just end the grind. I mean, I have enough resources to just end the grind almost instantly. Because, yeah, there's a couple of things I want on here. A couple of things. Like this right here. Like, pretty cool, and a tail. I'll add that to my Golden Sonic. It's more of a me issue. Like, really, I should have been done about, maybe yesterday. Technically. And that looks pretty cool. Do I want those feet? To answer your question, the grind doesn't have to keep on going. It really is a me issue. There is a way to end the grind almost instantly. And it doesn't have to be financial. It doesn't have to come out of your pocket. It can just come out of your savings. Are you excited to see a new Sonic movie? Oh yeah, definitely. I am excited to see a new Sonic movie. I'm a little concerned about Amy Rose's presence because, you know, she's a girl, and that's just all that I need to be said, honestly. A girl can always, and will always, cause problems. Because why wouldn't they? They're a girl. Things are changing now. Unless, of course, they're going to just treat like one of the boys and just not have her femininity matter whatsoever. But they're not going to let that happen. There's no way they're going to not have Amy act like a, whatchamacallit. Amy's gonna act like a girl, and the boys are gonna react to it, and that's gonna be enough to carry the movie. I guess we gotta have a villain or something like that, so let's see, we have Robot Sonic, but he gets clapped during the, ending of Sonic 3. So it's like, what else could possibly show up? Another girl? I don't know if the Sonic community can handle two furry girls in the same, whatchamacallit. It's just, I don't know, I just don't think it can happen. Oh good, a nurse is here. I am feeling sick. That's how trash you are. Oh, okay. She's actually the, she has the best freaking armor you can, gear you could possibly have. Literally the best. 65. Man. I ain't going near that. She got it that quick, by the way. That's another thing I just realized. Like, damn, that's quick. 65 in both. She basically has the best in slot stuff you can possibly get your hands on. Oh boy, these new controls. I really had to try out some new controls all of a sudden. Gotta fix this. He can't kill me anyway, so let's see. Systems, options, gotta go to controls again, let's see. Much better. Wow, I got my stuff all mixed up. Alright, one more switch, and I'll be back to normal. There. I know it seems like you guys are kind of worried about me about not being able to end this game, and you're half right. I forget how important these bombs are. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. I can't even jump up there, really? I'm gonna suffocate. I took care of my part. Wow, maybe he can die here, possibly. Like, maybe he'll switch forms. I should have been hitting a little bit harder and not so randomly. Some streamers seem to get annoyed by me. Do I annoy you? I mean, I'm used to you, so, you know. Like I said, I've only had one person that annoyed me deeply. And all they did was try to break the, whatchamacallit. I had certain words that were, blocked. They just went past them and that was the only thing. Other than that, they could say any horrible thing you could possibly think of. Anything. And I think you know the one horrible words that most people can say. I didn't care about that. All I cared about was my rules. Well, he's actually pretty damn quick. This dude might be my backup, for all I know. If things are just going bad and I just want it to end quickly. Yeah, we basically just skipped his second phase and went to his third. And his fourth phase doesn't count. That's just more of a, just finish me off already, I'm tired type of thing. So better than I expected. So that means that fight will get even better the higher our levels get. That's good to know. But only if Dark Falls Interception isn't around. Only. Yeah, if you look at my old Fortnite videos, you'll find some annoying people there. And sometimes I wonder. Well, let's understand that the fact that it's people have to take time to actually look in your general direction and say, this guy's annoying, and then remove a person. But who's going to go through that kind of trouble, you know? It's just, that's a lot of thinking someone has to go through. Oh, the Neo weapons. Maybe I should keep one. Alright, where's the thing I'm looking for, actually? There it is, down there. Okay, sure, retrieve. That works too. Alright, round 2. And just to warn you guys, as soon as this is over with, we're going back to the old-fashioned grind, the way this game was originally meant to be played. Where you just go into deck space, beat up a bunch of targets, and make a bunch of money. The type of money that I could have been doing before. Hopefully that same guy is going to show up again. Oh, he dipped and re-dipped out. Oops. Fine, I'll do it on my own. Did you used to watch Tim and Eric? That Tim and Eric, the tool guy, right? Is that what that was? They're like mechanics, I believe, or carpenters. If so, then yes. If that's the case. Alright, so how can I handle this solo?
Picking up a high energy reading in the area. We expect a powerful enemy to emerge from the space-time ripple. Be on alert.
Okay, it was a Adult Swim. Okay, so if it was an Adult Swim show, and believe it, that show's kind of low budget, unless of course they're borrowing from other people. It was probably one of those, what is that term again? rotoscoping animations, right? Where they don't actually draw the stuff. I mean, it's animated, but it's animated over people. It's like basically tracing, you know. Everyone knows what tracing is. If you just trace over a body, and they draw over it and make an animation. I used to love Tim, Toolman, and Taylor. Okay, just want to be sure about that. Make sure I got my culture references correct. I forget those bombs are important, but I'm gonna hit it anyway. I'm not even have to care about the bomb phase, honestly. Just hit the guy. Yeah, I thought so. I can almost kill him. I can get him into his final phase at least. So then I have to go through all this crap. That means I have to hit a little bit harder just to do it. That means if there was a way to get my photon blast a bit early, I could probably kill him. Or if my Mars had just materialized earlier. There's no way to do that. Well, this part easy anyways. I'm only taking a lot of damage because of my build. No, never played the Evil Dead games. That takes care of that, so that's 2 of those done. We don't have to worry about it. That's great. It's done. It's over with. Let's see what to do next. Clearing out the treasure shop is the only good idea right now, because I kind of missed out the first time around. I didn't know they would make a second shop. That's kind of annoying that they make a second one. What, they're going to make a third one behind this? I feel like they're going to make a third one. I could see them doing that. But it'd just be nothing but multiple deck bases visits, really. And buying all the stuff I should have bought. Like Master Cubes and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to hit this multiple times, it looks like. But just to prove that I'm done with this game, to an extent, is that I am going to try to keep the 7 p.m. fighting game streams going. Just to prove that, you know, this game has lost its grip on me. I knew how it was going to lose its grip. It was just really a matter of time, honestly. This should have been, I'll just grab these two together. Are you gonna go get Strive? I don't like Strive. I don't really like Guilty Gear. I know the characters, but I don't really have a reason to get Strive, really. Like, what's so great about Strive? Matter of fact, we'll play the game mechanic game. So let's see. Street Fighter obviously has a drive system. Tekken has I know. It sounds terrible to start off like that, but what is it called? Tekken 8 has the heat system, I guess, but then, you know, I don't have that game either. I just knew there was going to be something wrong with the game to begin with, and it's not my cup of tea. I know it sounds like I know it's funny to even mention that the game is still too difficult in my eyes, even though they've done everything they could, even jeopardize their own fan base. Yeah, Strive has decent amount of people playing the player base and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'd be willing to give Grand Blue Versus a second chance than to even touch Strive, honestly. Because they're under the same window, right? They're still made by the same company. Unless Grand Blue Versus is made by the people who made Blaze Blue. Which makes sense, honestly. Like, I just can't go and play a bunch of games. Some games just have to be ignored. I get a game, and then some are just completely ignored because I have the other game. That's just how it is. I don't want to just have a bunch of games and then not play them. I mean, look what happened to Arc Systems. Okay. Arc Systems did make Z Fighters. I don't think there's going to be any other good 3 versus V beat 'em ups in a while, honestly. Aside from the Dimpino Spectre, and that's the only good thing. And I guess I could use next cubes. Man, I am just getting trashed today. I gotta rely on this Big Bang Silver ticket just to make me feel better. I mean, you can get so many good stuff from here. What happened? Even this would have been nice, too. Alright, a selector ticket. Oh my gosh, I have a selector ticket. I could grab one of these. But no, it has to be something truly something I cannot buy. I could find my way around this. This, on the other hand, is something that'd be very important. This is a guaranteed upgrade. Yeah, I could probably use that to upgrade the armors, but don't want to upgrade something like that. No, that'd be too silly. Alright, so that's been taken care of. This can all, okay, this silver, let's get this one scratch to get out of the way. This one. And this. I can definitely help with Grand Blue Versus, but no pressure, it's all good. Well, first off, I have to be able to progress to it, you know, it's like... Because, let's see, how did I get into Street Fighter 6 in the first place? Other than you mentioning it. Like, you were the only person who probably mentioned Street Fighter 6. Nobody else did. I had another friend mention, whatchamacallit for me. Why is this person only at 60? That's such a weird thing. I'm gonna take my chances. Alright, so that takes care of that. I mean, she's brown and she knows what she's doing. Brown with her eyes covered is such an interesting little style, honestly. Just saying, there is a friend willing to help. Yes. Let's not get too excited here. We are talking about games that, there's a difference between a retro fighter and a modern fighter. And not in the same way that you're thinking of. With the modern fighters, you know, they're okay to play. Because with a retro fighter, you expect a couple of things from retro fighter. You play the game, you beat it, you get an ending. Okay, yeah. You beat it, you get an ending, and then that's your satisfaction. The other ones, well, I guess, and Street Fighter 6 does follow suit, I suppose. They have an introduction, a mid-introduction, and then a finale. Of course, now that I'm mentioning it, I'm thinking about Street Fighter 4, actually. You know, Street Fighter 4 does have an interesting arcade scenario. Yeah, now that I think about it, I never thought about that before. What is arcade mode to most fighters nowadays? I never thought about that until now. I mean, Street Fighter 2 had just such a simple and easy to understand arcade system. You beat the game, you get your ending, you see what the person was fighting for in the first place, and that's all there is to it. The extra stuff just comes from modern games. Had full anime cutscene. Exactly. It was cool. I might actually go and play those games, actually. I'll keep it on medium difficulty and just play it and just see how it feels to play a old-fashioned, well, mid-fashion arcade experience. You get to learn a little about the character, why they're fighting, and the rival that's interacting with them. That's cute, actually. I think everyone should follow Street Fighter's perspective, honestly. There's got to be a beginning, and a middle, and an end. And no yeah, a beginning, middle, and end, no exceptions. That's what they all need for it to truly flourish as a good arcade experience. But truthfully, there was just some annoying people that I met online that kind of bugged me about the game too. That one chick who kept grabbing me over a freaking move that I can't possibly learn because, you know, I only have the free version and have access to 2 characters. So whatever experience I get, it's just to whoever I just happen to run across, period, and stuff. Not to mention, even if I do get the skill and stuff like that, it's just a matter of just using it. You know, you think I'm going to use that much effort on just a weakling in the first place? So he just drops out of the game and I don't see him again? I mean, granted, I've had some cases where people backed out on me when they've seen my name before. It's happened before. Before you ask that question, yes. Some people have seen my name and say, oh, there's this guy again. I don't want to play him, I'm out of here. And maybe there's just some few that really want to see me fight again. The ones that really want to reddit me up. The ones that are willing to send a message. To call me some sort of name that just might get me excited to play them again. Just to get another run back. Because I played them 2 games and left. I mean, it's fair. You played them 2 games, but everyone loves you. Isn't that true? No, unfortunately not. Not everyone can love me. Not everybody. I don't need everybody's love. Just some love here and there will do just fine. It's just like the love I'm looking for in deck space right now. Oh, right. I got to change my classes. I want to level up to while I'm doing this. Let's see. That means I have to stomach doing another class on the side. Let's see. My least favorite class was definitely,
Thanks for stopping by.
Actually, I could test something out. Let's see. Well, Gunner is right there. And Braver's right there, too. I guess Braver has a bit more variety, so I guess we'll just switch to Braver. Nah, let me finish with Slayer, honestly. Slayer is a stupid class that, I think is super duper easy.
Good luck.
And I'm not going to take that statement back, by the way. When it first got introduced, I thought it was just a corny class. But I can get the appeal, though. I mean, Final Fantasy VIII made it so cool, like, oh man, I get to have a gun and a blade at the same time. I get to stab you. Even though we had gun blades back in the day, I think they're called muskets, I believe. Which makes sense, too. Stabbing at some person and then blowing their guts out. Alright, time to see if anybody is around. I have the wrong whatchamacallit on me. I have the wrong skill on me. Damn, how could I let this happen? Or maybe I don't, actually. I have to go back anyway, unfortunately. It was a misclick. The place is empty anyway. That's fine, but... Shut up, you whore. Let's see, now I gotta figure out what game I'm going to play for 7 PM is the question. There's a couple of options. Capcom Fighting Collection, another Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, or the Marvel Collection. And I can't preface enough that, wait, Gangster? Oh, yes, they were. Well, they're more of Western, but sure. Western and Gangster all go in hand. They both all solve their problems with gun, and basically everyone is a target, really. Like, I just remember seeing a couple of Westerns at work, because people get to watch TV at work, and boy, people were being dropped left and right. I was in this alliance before, so the Illusionists, and it was just kind of funny how, honestly, even if they're around right now, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll be willing to play, really. Like, even now in this alliance right here, I'm still having issues finding people to play. No one wants to mention the urgent quest. I mean, I would stomach a really shitty urgent quest, but, you know, it's fine. I guess it makes it even. I didn't like the urgent quest anyway, to begin with. I thought it was rancid, in my honest opinion. And I might just get mad if someone even mentions it. That, and I've already done my missions already. I don't usually hesitate this badly, but, no, not the saloon. I'll save you for later. I just want to buy the treasure shop so I can be done with the game. I gotta have enough credits for that to happen. Just a little bit more. That's all. Just a little bit more. And then maybe I not have to worry about it at all. Now people might start showing up after doing their little urgent quest. So what time is it right now? They might be done. Actually, they're definitely done. It's like 4 minutes left. Most people have finished their runs already. And then we're looking at an hour of gameplay. And by hour of gameplay, I mean an hour of grind. If there's people here. Otherwise, there's always other games. Don't know if I can go back to Dragon Quest Heroes. That was another... yeah, games are fun. Just don't buy too many of them, please. Perfect. A 5 out of 8. Maybe it'll be a PSE burst the second I walk up in there. Yep, okay. That never gets old. And it's fresh, too. You. Use you. Use you. Yes. It's fresh and it's all the way over there. Damn. That's a bit annoying. Good thing I can still do this. I just gotta flip-flop these around. Put you here. Put you here. And put you here. For some people, this might be the end of the stream, honestly. For some people. All right. It'll still be worth it. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with PS5, honestly. It is a stellar console. It's absolutely breathtaking. I might get a new build to actually hit these guys. Let's see what I got here. I need you. I'll never own a PS5. Yeah, same here. Why would anyone even bother with that thing in the first place? That thing was a disgrace. A needless upgrade. And what? Just to play Power World? I mean, I assume PlayStation 5 is going to be home to GTA 6 when it comes out. And I was just talking to a relative of mine about that too. It's like, man, I can't wait until that game finally decides to come out. It's been a long time, you know. I don't want to get too old by the time the game finally comes out. Well, if I decide to collect 4K, that would be the only reason. Alright, resolution. How many pixels do I need to see to be satisfied, honestly? For those who are new to the stream, this is a very common grind, by the way. Extremely common.
PSE climax.
That's like holding the button this time around, so I'm gonna have to use two hands for this one. Thought I could just get away with just the one. I can use my other hand for my cell phone. Some 4K Steelbook Blu-rays are cool, but I definitely don't need them. Yeah, so you gotta tell you stuff. You don't need everything. Just some stuff. Only the cool stuff. And or in other cases, this is all I got, so I'll deal with it. Just like Blade Dancer for the PSP. Boy, that game was terrible. But it's the only RPG I have at the time, you know? So I'm gonna try to see how far I can get to it until July hits, where I go out and get a chance to buy a good variety of PSP RPGs. You know, the ones that aren't like the typical action RPGs, like Legends, Marvel Legends, yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Because, you know, that's always a constant thing. This guy should be awake. You can kill him. I recommend so many PSP games. I love the PSP. Yeah, after playing it, I kind of liked it, actually. Oh, yeah, and I did play the racing game, what is it, Grip Shift or something like that? It's interesting. It really does live up to its puzzle, action, racing genre. So it's definitely very cute. Definitely need more games like that. Best racing game for the PSP is Mach. Alright, describe Mach to me. Is it anything like Mario Kart? Because the gift strip that I'm playing right now is nothing like Mario Kart. It has sections that are similar to Mario Kart, but it ain't like Mario Kart. Kind of like F-Zero, actually, if it had more tricks and stuff. And I use tricks, you know, loosely. It's just that thankfully the game has air control to it, which is super cool to have, by the way. Mach is a kart racer, but with jets. Also dogfight. Oh, dogfight. Okay. Haven't had a dogfight since Aragon. Boy, I can't believe Aragon is the only example I have of that on the PSP. Oh well. Sometimes it is what it is. It didn't have the greatest collection, but to tell you, actually, I'll save that for later. Oh, an encore. I kind of want to do this now. I feel like I still could have been a fourth and done something a bit more effective still. I could have just pressed two buttons and then cruise control. I'll have to do that for the next classes. Like, definitely. Did I just turn backwards? Okay, there should be no reason I turn backwards. But there is a reason that I should probably find a way. Okay, turn backwards again. Oh, out of juice. That's embarrassing. I did have something for this, actually. Let's see. Something to help me keep meter going. There we go.
PSC climax.
Great. That takes care of that. Without the proper class, it's just a 1. Alright, 8 players, which means there's no way to go back if I decide to try to leave and come back. Which probably won't happen.
Trial start.
Just wanted to hit it one time. Come on. Raise that bar, people. Raise the bar, raise the bar. I'll have to look up Mach, by the way. Oh yeah, I would say, funny enough, my only fighting game from PSP is Soul Calibur Broken Destinies, which has my Kratos representation into it. Well, actually, it has the Kratos.
Success. PSE burst.
A PSE burst? You don't say, huh? Okay. Another one. Getting my health back. While slashing through the competition. Maybe I'll do this all the time. Whooping out a, this thing right here that can just AoE everything. You get the job done pretty well. Looks like I'm hitting just a rock.
PSE climax.
PSP JRPGs, Crisis Core, Genie the Arc, Puzzle Quest, Untold Legend. I have actually seen Puzzle Quest. He's greatest handheld. Yes. I would definitely agree. Let's see, why did the Vita fail again? Because they try to be like its console counterpart too much? Or cost it too much? It was one of those reasons. You just weren't having it, you see.
Trial start.
Now I'm getting chased by some sort of device. I kind of dozed off there for a second. At least my money's looking good. I'm a little concerned about my money over there, though. It should be Alright. I love to sing and dance and shake my groove thing. Yes, whatever your groove thing might potentially be. And now they all die. machines. Damn dolls. But thank you, Premium. All this stuff is being auto-sailed as we speak. Except for the augments, they can be held on to later. Can't believe I'm out of juice already. Gotta do close. But everyone's surrounding this thing in a good spot already as it is. But that should be in the center, huh? Let's see. 45 minutes left, of course I do. Don't know why I'm checking it so early. Obviously I just started. And then after that I'm gonna take a rest. Gotta figure out how to get more Nex cubes. I can't actually buy those.
PSE first.
Uh-oh, silly monsters behind me. Those little potato monsters. It's been done! Yes. We have 4 different boosts going on. Aside from the food buff. We have try boost. 50% gain on money. Rappy fritters. And another 20 years. Drink at 100 altogether. Had to scratch my nose there. Stop pinging back. I don't know why I thought I got honestly. Got this money I can cash out. I might just go ahead and grab a bunch of Dread Keepers, honestly, after this. As that would definitely secure me getting off of this game early. Because I don't know what the developers are thinking in the first place. They think it's really funny you can release a way to get new armor without actually having the reason for people to upgrade. That stuff kind of goes hand in hand. And we got morons that don't know how to upgrade the gear, but not that anyone cares the upgraded gear, but I'm gonna humor myself, let's see. If I didn't know better, I think that's all that he has. Really?
PSE burst.
I'm already sick to my stomach already. Dude's just walking around with no shirt, no pants, no socks. Just a weapon in his hand. It's like walking in with a pair of shades. What do you think, this is a porno? I mean, my gear isn't entirely as lazy as he is. It's not. There's some thought to it. A little bit of thought. But instead, he's all like, yo, I'm gonna just roll here with just a weapon and nothing else. Doesn't that let me delete these enemies? And okay, to be fair, it's not really that bad. Yeah, I'm a good boy. Really? What do you define as a good boy? A good boy listens. Sort of like Robin. Until he... And it wasn't that they found the truth, it was just questioning Bruce's, you know, actions here and there. Like, is this a good idea to go jump some guy he's a thug, don't get me wrong, but he's next to his family, you know? He's probably just doing the job just to get by, because sometimes it's like that. Living is hard. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe Batman should have interrogated that guy to see what was going on. I mean, he's a rich guy. He could probably solve crime in different manners. Easily. But people are gonna just keep doing what they're doing because they need a way to survive. Bruce needs to just kill the enemies. Yes, they did have a villain that was like that. Just kill the enemies and stuff like that. But maybe killing isn't as simple as we think it is. Or maybe it is simple enough. Just kill them so there won't be a problem anymore in society. Of course, there's also the issue of why these guys keep getting out and stuff like that. It's like, it's a little weird that, you know, the death penalty hasn't, you know, happened to some of the people in the first place. They go to mental asylums. What, their lawyer just says they're crazy due to a freak accident and uncontrolled their responses. Which sounds stupid at that point. Alright, back to almost full stars. Gotta find the last thingy. What was that? It's over here. I gotta go over here, don't I? Man, that thing is dropping down quickly. Come on. 39. Cut the problem out from the roots. Yes, that is the problem. Because what is the actual root behind this problem? I mean, obviously it's a money issue. A lot of the criminals just kind of do it for money. Or revenge. But you would assume the ones that are revenge aren't a big deal. They get their revenge and they're done, right? That's why they're not a huge problem. Just get rid of the bigger problem of the villains doing it for money and power. Yeah, the ones that are looking for power might be a hard part to take care of. But you can still solve the problem with the people with the money, you know. You don't have to necessarily kill them, per se. All they have to do is just figure out how much money they need, get them a job, even though they probably were working normal jobs, but they're talking about the issue of, come on man, this is ridiculous. Now I gotta put it for both of these things, yeah, don't I? That's crazy. Oh, by the way, funny enough, this game does have a form of modern controls. Maybe I should show it off. So now I'm curious. Wait, why is this here? The wrong button. There it is. That's this game's version of the modern controls. It's auto buttons. Of course, I'm hitting a rock.
PSC Encore.
Okay, sure. And then you turn over. Scrubby dub. I jump back in the tub. Yeah, jumping out the tub would be nice. Well, tried simple. Wasn't my cup of tea. The number is at 5. I do have a chance to change things up. Once the next, first I gotta find somebody who isn't okay, they're all in the party, of course they are. Except this guy right here, perfect. Get in here, you lovely bastard. We're just gonna hard switch to force behind this. I'm tired of running out of PP.
PSE climax.
I don't usually do this too often. It's a little embarrassing to do this in the first place. Having to leave and switch. It's just Waker's just not good. Not without force support. That's all. It's an Oz mistake. I swear it is.
Later.
Party commands. Damn, I think he left. Crap, he left. I'm gonna have to go manually find it now. Well, if he left, that's good too. I think. Maybe.
PSE burst.
Well, whatever it is, it's a PSE burst. And I have to re-equip myself too. Right behind this. So once I hit the hour mark, I have at least 30 minutes left at most. Run, you idiot. I can do this while I'm running. Alright, there's really only 2 skills that matter. This. And any spell will do, but I'll just hit it with light. There. Now I can just hold the button down. This is how it should be done. Now I'm doing it one-handed. Oh goody, I'm out for her. Yes, I'm leveling up. 3 more levels left before this ranger class is... No, wait, player class, never mind. Only 2 people left. That's unfortunate. There we go, I'm gonna have to find another group. quickly.
PSE climax.
Okay, gotta see if I can find another one, another group somewhere. So I think we teleport here so I can get back to the same spot. I'm sure they're thinking about leaving too. It's my job as the leader. I think I'm the leader. Am I the leader? Oh, the guy's the leader. Ugh. We failed. This is unfortunately the best room we have right now, so gotta make do. And having multi-tool is kind of important for this part right here. That's all it's really important for. Probably up top somewhere. Well, hopefully things get better for me. I would definitely like for the grind to stop at some point. Oh, happened again.
PSE burst.
I'm using my cell phone. Oh, great.
Trial start. Success. Trial start. Success. PSE first. PSE burst. PSE burst. Trial start. PSE burst. start.
Thank you.
Success.
This is an emergency transmission.
Trial start.
Enemy presence eliminated. Good work.
Success. PSE burst.
As you wish. As you wish. Looking forward to seeing you again.